Hi, I'm Silvana, and I'm about to vent. At the time, too, I had my son in a very upper echelon school, and I was facing like real life racism, and I was talking about it constantly.
You and your son, or your son?
Well, both of us, because I had ended up getting on the diversity board. So I was the chair of the diversity committee on his school, where it's more so diversity for the optics, not for the actual infrastructure.
Like a
we won't put the color person on the flyer.
On the flyer.
But what are we really doing to change? You know what I'm saying? So I was dealing with that in real life, and then talking about it consistently with people, and it was just kind of like, I'm getting depressed. Like, this is sad. And then like when you're running the page, and that's your algorithm, that's all you're seeing.
So this is crazy because right now my cousin that you just met. Everybody know, if you've been on an event, you met Maurice.
What up, Maurice? Shout out to you.
Me and my cousin, I'm rereading the autobiography of Malcolm X and listening to from his words, like him having to explain like the March on Washington, the I Have a Dream speech and all that, and he was like, to watch that type of like integration, and like none of these motherfuckers mean that shit.
Yeah.
I'll be thinking like my friends play me like I'm tripping, because I've always been like that. I've been like that. I've been this militant since like out the womb type shit.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
I see you, Juneteenth.
You see what I'm saying? No, it's a mistake, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I've been that since then. But obviously, we come around with gentrification. If you own your house, you gotta assimilate with them. And my friends like, oh, we met a couple cool ones and all that, right? In your experiences, what's the percentage you would say is like, nah, that's some bullshit, and like how many genuinely are that, or what are liberal?
Like, you're asking me?
Yes, ma'am. And like through your experiences.
So from my experience, I'm a teacher by career. So I had to go through a program with a lot of Caucasians, a lot of white people. And I would say the young one is a different vibe with the young ones. You know, like sometimes they really do be like wanting to do better. Or I have teachers that hit me up like, listen, is this okay to say? Like, am I overstepping my boundaries? Like, people are a little bit more aware of where they should be and what they should be saying.
Alright, so my thing is, those were the hippies. The hippies are not today's conservatives and Republicans. They was fucking and sucking black men, and the white men was doing the same thing. They was, you understand what I'm saying? They was free love and the drugs, and you know, when it's young, that's because being black, like it's Justin Bieber's the perfect example. It was cool when he was younger. He was chilling with little twists and all that, like Young Money got his little street cred. But the moment he wanted to drop that, that nigga had me sipping lean.
Or Miley Cyrus, like you want to come in.
You want to be hip hop?
Well, it's the blood sucking vampire.
Okay, so
you know what I'm saying, like
that's a fact. So you say like the younger people, and I'm trying to get this thing too. So I'm asking for my own educational purposes. How do you determine like? This is a person that just real. For this.
I don't.
You can't.
But I don't like. That's why I stepped away in a certain way, because it's kind of like I'm now coming to the realization that I no longer want to talk to white people about racism. I no longer want to go down that road with you. That's not my job. Racism is a white people's problem. That's your narcissism. That's your lack of empathy. That's your Caucasus Mountain bullshit that you didn't evolve with. And I'm not doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's
when you came to that point.
When I started getting depressed about it, and I realized, why am I getting depressed about it? Because I'm talking about it consistently, and I'm talking about it from a standpoint where I want to break an infrastructure of people who do not want to break that infrastructure.
But these are the things, because like they're the liberals.
Oh, I mean, I always say, I don't care who the hell you voted for. I don't care you're Obama loving, Obama toting. You know what I'm saying?
How fast is the? How fast was they to tell you that? How fast was they?
And I went to PWI college, so I already know the pandering and semantics. Oh, my best friend is white, or nobody who's really about that life says shit like that.
Yeah.
And I also realized that you guys just sometimes get to know people, and not all of them are horrible. Sometimes they just don't know. And I made the choice, like, whether I feel like teaching you or not. It depends on how you approach me. It depends on what I feel when you get there. And sometimes it'd be like, if I feel like it, I will. If I don't, I don't. But I have some cool white people with friends that I know. This is the Conversational Lush. I just vented. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.